I understand that at times you may feel uncertain or even overwhelmed by life's challenges. You might be facing difficulties with finances, career, or simply finding peace within yourself. It can feel as though the world is full of obstacles, and sometimes it's easy to believe that things may never change. But I want you to know something very important. You have the power to change your world. You possess the strength and the ability to transform your life, to create wealth, and to live the abundant life that you truly deserve. It's easy to forget how much power we hold within ourselves, the power of thought, the power of our beliefs, and the power of our words. These powers have the ability to shape our reality, and that includes the wealth that we attract into our lives. The key to unlocking that power lies within you, and it starts with a simple yet profound tool that you can begin using right now. Your I am affirmations. You may have heard of affirmations before, but did you know how deeply impactful they can be in creating the reality you want to live in? The words we speak are not just words. They are powerful vibrations that shape the energy around us. And when we speak words like I am, we are tapping into our inner power to create change, to manifest abundance, and to align with the energy of wealth. Think of it this way: you are like a gardener, and your thoughts are the seeds you plant. The words you speak are like water and sunlight, nourishing those seeds. Every I am affirmation you say is like planting a new seed of prosperity and wealth in your life. You may not see the change right away, but trust in the process. Just as a seed takes time to grow, so too will your financial abundance begin to blossom when you consistently feed it with loving, positive affirmations. Every time you say, I am, you are telling the universe, I am ready to receive, and the universe responds in kind. Right now, I want you to pause and breathe deeply. Take a moment to truly connect with yourself. Feel the love within your heart. Feel the warmth in your chest. That warmth is the energy of possibility, the energy of change. And that energy is what you can use to create wealth, peace, and fulfillment in your life. You are capable of this. You are deserving of this. It's time to start believing in your own potential. I encourage you to say these words to yourself. I am deserving of all the wealth the universe has to offer. Feel the power behind those words. Allow them to sink deep into your soul. Every time you say these words, you are affirming your worthiness and opening yourself to the flow of abundance. This is where wealth begins, within you. True wealth is not just about money. It's about feeling worthy of receiving everything life has to offer. It's about knowing that you are worthy of love, of success, of peace, and of every beautiful thing the universe has waiting for you. And when you truly believe this, when you truly embrace it, you align yourself with the energy of abundance. Your thoughts are like magnets. The more you focus on abundance, the more abundance you will attract. It's a law of nature. Just as the sun shines every day without fail, the energy of wealth is always available to you. But you must be open to receiving it. You must allow yourself to believe that you are worthy and that you have the power to create the life you desire. You may be wondering, how can I start? The answer is simple. Begin where you are. You don't need to wait for everything to be perfect. Start with small steps, and as you build your confidence, the bigger steps will follow. Use your I am affirmations daily and let them become a part of who you are. Speak them with confidence and conviction. Take a moment to affirm to yourself, I am open to receiving all the wealth the universe has to offer. Say it slowly, feel it, believe it. Let this affirmation sink into your heart. Know that it is already true, even if it hasn't manifested in your life just yet. By affirming these words, you are setting the stage for that wealth to enter your experience. Wealth isn't something that happens overnight. Just like the soil needs time to nourish the seeds we plant, your thoughts and affirmations need time to cultivate the abundance that is already yours. But you must believe in the process. You must trust that what you are doing is having a profound effect on your life. Visualizing your wealth is one of the most powerful tools you can use to manifest your desires. When you use your imagination to see yourself living a life of abundance, you are creating a mental blueprint that your subconscious mind will work to bring to fruition. You are planting the seeds in your mind of what you want to see in your life. To begin this visualization, close your eyes for a moment and imagine yourself surrounded by everything you've ever dreamed of. Picture yourself in a beautiful home surrounded by love, peace, and happiness. Imagine the freedom that comes with financial abundance, the ability to travel, to live comfortably, to give generously to others. See yourself thriving in your career, doing what you love, and feeling deeply fulfilled. Feel the emotions that come with this vision. Feel the joy, the gratitude, the peace. Let those feelings of abundance fill your heart and soul. The more you feel these emotions, the more real they will become. Your body will begin to align with the energy of your visualization, and the universe will start to respond. As you practice visualization, pair it with the I am affirmations. Every time you see yourself living in abundance, say to yourself, I am living in prosperity and abundance. Let the words flow effortlessly as you visualize your dreams coming to life. With each passing day, you are aligning yourself more and more with the energy of wealth. Now, I want to share something important with you. The key to manifesting wealth is not just in the words you say or the images you visualize. It's in your emotional alignment with those words and images. The mind and body are deeply connected. Your emotions play a significant role in attracting wealth into your life. When you focus on positive emotions, joy, gratitude, love, excitement, you are sending out a vibration that attracts more of those same feelings and experiences into your life. On the other hand, when you focus on fear, doubt, and negativity, you are sending out a different vibration. This is why it is so important to align your emotions with your thoughts. So, as you continue to visualize your wealth, I encourage you to focus on how it feels to have that wealth. How does it feel to live a life of abundance? How does it feel to know that you are deserving of all the good things in life? Allow yourself to experience those feelings as though they are happening right now. The more you align your thoughts and emotions with the reality you want to create, the more quickly it will begin to manifest. You are a powerful creator, and the universe is always listening. By practicing this alignment every day, you are opening yourself up to receive all that you deserve. Now, let's focus on the next step, taking inspired action. Visualization alone is not enough. You must take action that is in alignment with your goals. Small steps each day will bring you closer to your dreams. Take action with confidence, knowing that every step you take is a step toward your wealth. Let's talk about how you can begin shifting your mindset from one of scarcity to one of abundance. It's easy to fall into the trap of believing that there is never enough. Perhaps you've felt that way before, thinking that no matter how hard you try, the money never comes. or you struggle to find opportunities. This mindset can often stem from past experiences, from hearing stories of hardship, or from witnessing struggles in the world around us. But I want you to know that there is another way. You have the power to change your thoughts, and by doing so, you can change your reality. Scarcity thinking tells us that there is not enough to go around, that we must fight for what's ours, that we have to work endlessly to make ends meet. It's a belief that creates stress, worry, and fear. But the truth is, abundance is available to everyone. It's always been available. There is more than enough to go around. The universe is vast, and it operates on infinite abundance. There is no limit to what you can attract into your life when you change the way you think. When you start to shift your mindset, you begin to open yourself up to the flow of prosperity. Abundance isn't just about wealth in the form of money. It's about having a full, rich life filled with love, opportunities, peace, joy, and fulfillment. When you adopt an abundance mindset, you begin to see that wealth can come to you in many forms, not just in your bank account. So how do we start changing from scarcity to abundance? The first step is to acknowledge the belief of scarcity when it arises and replace it with an affirmation of abundance. It may take some practice, but I encourage you to start using the affirmation, I am abundant in every area of my life. Say it with conviction, feel it, and trust that this is your truth. Even if it feels unfamiliar at first, continue to speak it. Your thoughts create your feelings, and your feelings create your reality. As you begin to shift your mindset, notice the small changes that occur. You may find that opportunities start to show up in unexpected places. Maybe a new career path presents itself, or you begin to notice small signs of abundance in your life, like finding money, receiving gifts, or simply feeling more at ease with the flow of life. These are not coincidences. They are reflections of the new energy you're creating with your thoughts. Remember that the universe is constantly responding to your energy. The more you focus on abundance, the more abundance you will attract. The more you believe that there is always enough, the more you will see that there truly is enough. Trust in this process and allow yourself to release any fears or doubts that may arise. You are worthy of abundance, and you have the power to claim it. At this point, I want you to imagine yourself as a magnet. When you focus on abundance and wealth, you are sending out a powerful signal that attracts more wealth into your life. It's like tuning a radio to the station that plays your favorite song. You begin to resonate with the frequency of abundance, and the universe answers. Every thought you think is like a radio signal being sent out, and the more you align your thoughts with prosperity, the clearer the signal becomes. Now take a moment to pause and reflect. Think about the areas of your life where you've been operating from a mindset of scarcity. It could be finances, relationships, or health. Acknowledge those thoughts without judgment, and then gently replace them with a belief in abundance. For example, if you've thought, I'll never be able to afford this, replace it with, I am attracting the resources I need to make this happen. As you continue to practice this shift, you'll find that your world begins to change. Abundance is not just a concept, it's a way of life. It's a mindset that opens the door to new opportunities, new ideas, and new possibilities, and it all begins with you. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools we have for manifesting our desires, especially when it comes to attracting wealth. You might be wondering, how can simply imagining something lead to real change? Well, the answer lies in the connection between your mind and your emotions. When you visualize wealth, you are essentially creating a blueprint in your mind of the life you wish to live. And the more vividly you can imagine that life, the more likely it is to manifest. Visualization works because it taps into the power of your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind doesn't distinguish between what's real and what's imagined. It reacts to what it believes is true. So when you visualize yourself living a life of abundance, your subconscious starts to align with that vision. It begins to look for opportunities, ideas, and ways to make that vision a reality. But it's not enough to just see the vision. You must feel it too. Feel the emotions that come with having everything you desire. Feel the excitement, the joy, the relief, and the peace that wealth brings. When you attach emotion to your visualization, it becomes more real to your subconscious mind. You begin to live in the vibration of wealth, and the universe responds by bringing that wealth into your life. To make this practice even more powerful, pair your visualization with I am affirmations. For example, as you visualize yourself living in abundance, say to yourself, I am living in prosperity. I am open to receiving all the wealth the universe has for me. Let these words sink deep into your soul. Allow the feelings of joy and fulfillment to wash over you as you see yourself surrounded by abundance. You don't have to spend hours each day visualizing. Start with just a few minutes each morning or evening. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and create a mental picture of the life you desire. See the details as clearly as you can. Imagine the home you want to live in, the experiences you want to have, the people you want to share your life with. Feel the emotions of living that life. The more you visualize, the stronger the image becomes, and the more aligned you become with that energy. It's like strengthening a muscle. The more you practice, the more powerful your manifestation ability becomes. As you continue this practice, you'll begin to notice changes in your life. Opportunities will appear, ideas will flow, and you'll feel more confident in your ability to manifest your desires. Visualization, when combined with the power of the I am affirmations, is a potent force for change. I also want to share something that is key to successful visualization: trust. Trust that what you are visualizing is already on its way to you. Trust that the universe is working behind the scenes to bring your desires into reality. The more you trust, the more easily the wealth you desire will flow into your life. Visualization is not a passive activity. It's an active engagement with the universe. You are telling the universe exactly what you want, and you are taking the time to feel the emotions that come with having it. It's a beautiful co-creative process between you and the universe, and as you continue to visualize and affirm your wealth, you will begin to see it appear in your life in ways you never imagined possible. Now that you've started shifting your mindset and visualizing your abundance, it's time to talk about how to align your emotions with your thoughts. This connection is vital in manifesting wealth. You see, it's not enough just to think positive thoughts or to visualize your wealth. You must also feel the emotions that come with having it. Our emotions are powerful. They are the language that our bodies speak. When we feel good, when we feel joy, love, and excitement, we are vibrating at a higher frequency, one that attracts more of what we want into our lives. On the other hand, when we feel fear, doubt, and anxiety, we are vibrating at a lower frequency, one that repels abundance. That's why it's so important to focus on emotions that align with your desires. Imagine how it would feel to live a life of financial freedom. Picture the joy, the peace, the excitement, and the sense of security that wealth brings. Feel that deep in your body. When you tap into those emotions, you begin to align yourself with the frequency of wealth. One way to help you align your emotions is through practicing gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful emotion that shifts your energy from lack to abundance. When you focus on what you're grateful for, whether it's your health, your home, your loved ones, or even the small blessings in your day, you are opening yourself up to receiving more. Gratitude is like a magnet that draws more abundance into your life. Start a gratitude practice today. Every day, take a few moments to reflect on the things you're grateful for. Write them down in a journal or simply think about them. As you do, feel the joy and appreciation for what you already have. The more you focus on gratitude, the more you will attract the wealth and abundance you desire. Another way to align your emotions with your wealth manifestation is through mirror work. This is a practice where you look into your own eyes in the mirror and speak loving affirmations to yourself. For example, you can say, "I am worthy of all the wealth I desire. I am deserving of financial freedom." As you look into your eyes, feel the truth of these statements. Let the love and belief in yourself fill your heart. When you align your emotions with your thoughts, you are sending out a powerful signal to the universe. You are telling the universe that you are ready to receive, and it will respond by bringing you the wealth and abundance that you are vibrating at. This is how manifestation works, through the alignment of thoughts, feelings, and actions. And with each step you take toward emotional alignment, you are getting closer to your dreams. It takes time and practice, but trust me, it is worth it. Your emotions are powerful tools that you can use to attract the life you want. Continue to focus on feelings of joy, peace, love, and gratitude, and watch as your life transforms into the abundant reality you have always desired. Now that you've begun the beautiful journey of shifting your mindset and aligning your emotions with the energy of wealth, it's time to discuss the next essential step: taking inspired action. You might be wondering, if I think positively, visualize my success, and feel the emotions of abundance, isn't that enough? And while these steps are incredibly powerful, there is another important piece to this puzzle: action. Manifestation is not just about sitting back and waiting for things to happen. It's about aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the energy of what you desire. The universe responds to the vibration you're putting out, and that includes the actions you take. When you take inspired action, action that feels right, that resonates with your desires, you are actively participating in the manifestation process. Inspired action is different from forced action. It doesn't come from a place of desperation or fear. Instead, it arises from a place of clarity and confidence. It's the kind of action that feels effortless, the kind that flows with ease when you're aligned with your true purpose. This is the kind of action that brings about meaningful change. Start by looking at the small steps you can take each day to move closer to your goals. They don't have to be big, grand gestures. It might be making that phone call, sending that email, taking that small step towards your dream. The key is to listen to your inner guidance. Trust that the universe will show you the next step, and then take it. When you take inspired action, you show the universe that you are serious about your desires. You are saying, "I trust in the process, and I am ready to receive." It's like planting the seeds and then watering them. You've set your intentions. Now it's time to take the action that nurtures them. Don't worry about having every step figured out. You don't need to know how everything will unfold. The universe will guide you, but you must take those small steps with faith and trust. As you take inspired action, you will find that more opportunities come to you and your path becomes clearer. Keep moving forward, and the universe will match your effort with its own abundance. I encourage you to embrace the flow of inspired action and release any need to control the outcome. Trust that everything is unfolding perfectly, even if you can't see it all yet. Each step you take is a step closer to your dream life, to the wealth and abundance you've been visualizing. Stay open to the guidance you receive and take each step with confidence and faith. At times, you may experience doubt or fear. This is completely natural, especially when you are stepping into new territory. But remember, doubt does not have to stop you. It is simply a sign that you are growing. Take a deep breath, acknowledge the doubt, and then take your next step forward anyway. With each step, you are proving to yourself that you can create the life you desire. As you continue to take inspired action, remember that it's not about perfection, it's about progress. Every small step you take is a victory. Don't be afraid to celebrate the small wins, the little moments of progress. They are all part of the larger picture, and they all count. It's also important to remember that action does not need to be rushed. Wealth, like any other form of manifestation, takes time. Be patient with yourself and know that you are exactly where you need to be in this moment. Trust in the timing of your life and honor the steps you are taking. Now let's talk about overcoming doubts. We all experience doubt at some point in our journey, especially when we're working towards big dreams. You may have moments where you question whether your dreams are truly possible or whether you're on the right path. I want you to know that doubt is simply a part of the human experience. It does not mean you are not capable. It does not mean that you are failing. Doubt is not the enemy. It's simply a signal from your mind and emotions that you are growing, stretching, and stepping outside your comfort zone. When you doubt, it simply means you are on the edge of something wonderful. It's a sign that you are about to break through to the next level of your growth and success. When doubt arises, remind yourself of your power. You are a powerful creator, and you are more than capable of manifesting the wealth you desire. Use your affirmations to quiet the doubt and reconnect to your truth. I am confident in my ability to manifest the wealth I deserve. I am worthy of all the abundance that is flowing into my life. Say these words with conviction and let them dissolve the fear. Remember that every time you take a step forward, no matter how small, you are proving to yourself that you can do it. You are creating the future you desire, one step at a time. Doubt may come and go, but your strength and resilience will carry you through. Trust in yourself and know that the universe is supporting you every step of the way. As you continue to manifest wealth and abundance, don't be discouraged by moments of doubt. Embrace them as part of your growth. Trust that you are always on the right path and take each step with confidence and faith. The universe is always listening, and it is working with you to bring your desires into reality. Your journey is unfolding exactly as it should. Keep moving forward with faith, knowing that you are worthy of all the abundance that is on its way to you. Now, as we move into healing the inner blocks to wealth, I want you to know that it's okay to release any negative beliefs or past experiences that may be holding you back. You are not defined by your past. You are a beautiful, powerful being, capable of creating the life you desire. Any blocks you may have around wealth, whether they stem from childhood beliefs, past financial struggles, or limiting thoughts about money, can be healed. Healing begins with self-love and compassion. Acknowledge the beliefs and thoughts that are no longer serving you. You do not need to carry them any longer. You have the power to release them and replace them with thoughts that support your growth and success. It's time to let go of any fears or doubts about money, success, and worthiness. I encourage you to say these affirmations as you heal. I am releasing all fears and blocks to wealth. I am deserving of financial freedom and abundance. I am open to receiving all the wealth that the universe has for me. As you release these old patterns, you are making space for new, empowering beliefs to take root. You are opening yourself to receive more wealth, more love, and more opportunities. Trust that this process of healing is helping you step into your power and that you are worthy of all the good things that life has to offer. And remember, healing is a process. Be gentle with yourself as you work through these blocks. Take small, loving steps each day and trust that with time, the universe will guide you toward greater abundance. Now, as we come to the end of this journey together, I want to remind you of your power. You have everything you need within you to create the wealth and abundance you desire. You have the ability to shift your mindset, align your emotions, take inspired action, and release any blocks standing in your way. You are a powerful creator, and the universe is always here to support you. I encourage you to take these tools with you into your life and continue to use them each day. Speak your I am affirmations with confidence. Visualize your wealth with clarity. Align your emotions with the frequency of abundance and take inspired action. Trust in the process and know that your dreams are already on their way to you. You are deserving of all the wealth and prosperity that the universe has for you. Keep moving forward, knowing that every step you take brings you closer to the abundant life you are creating. The universe is always listening, and it is ready to deliver all that you desire. You are worthy, you are loved, and you are ready to receive.